Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We've got a free baseball pick. We've got a special deal, but act fast. For one day only, you get 25% off the entire website if you use the promo code WALL. The promo code is WALL, WALL, for 25% off. We're talking Rangers and Padres, and we've got Craig Trapp joining us to talk this matchup out west, where the Padres are big favorites in this one, minus 180. The total sits at 8.5 runs. We've got Kyle Gibson going for the Rangers, 1-2 with a 3.74 ERA against Dinelson Lamet, who's 2-1 with a 1.59 ERA. So the Padres laying a lot of chalk on this one. Do you like the Padres, or do you like an underdog play, or are you leaning on the total?
Well, when you look at these, I mean, obviously, I think Padres are the better team, but man, that's a lot of juice to lay. I can't suggest that, and I just don't like laying the run line with home teams very often, especially in a Padres team that has shown it seems like they're feast or famine. They either score 7 or 8 or they score 1 or 2. So I think that's a trouble here. I do like this pitching matchup. I think this is two solid pitchers. I think the under's the play here. The Rangers are not a team that has been scoring a ton of runs in bunches this year. So, and Lamet's been really good. I think this one screams under. I think you take the under 8.5 here with a Padres team that I think will win, like 4-3, 4-2 type game. And I think catches a fairly easy under. And these after I always like the late games too. And on the West Coast, any of the West Coast California teams, I always like playing the unders in these late games because it just seems like the ball doesn't fly well out there.
I think we're in agreement when it comes to the Padres. I like the Padres here, but I'm not going to lay minus 180. So I did a little digging to see what play I might like on this to capitalize on this pitching matchup. Kyle Gibson, I don't know if I can trust him against this Padres lineup that can score a lot of home runs. We've seen what Tatis can do on a 3-0 pitch. And also, Will Myers has hit a grand slam in this series already. But Dinelson Lamet is a strikeout pitcher. He has 36 or 38 strikeouts, no, 36 in 28 innings of work, which is really good. But this is what I looked at. In the first, second, and third innings, he is not allowed to run. The trouble comes when it comes to the sixth and seventh inning. So I am going Padres' first 5 run line, which means they have to be winning by at least 1 run at minus 120, because also the Padres have scored 6 runs in the first 5 innings of the first 2 games of the series as well. So they like to pounce early. So that's why I'm going Padres first 5 in this one. And it's at minus 120, which is a decent price.
Yeah, and you get to take advantage of what is looks like on paper, and I think is realistically a pretty big starting pitching edge here.
Yeah, Lamet's one of those guys that, as I mentioned, strikes out a lot of guys. And usually pitchers that have really good stuff and that they're strikeout pitchers, they're really, really good the first and second and sometimes third times through the lineup. Then the lineups start to catch up to them, in the sixth and seventh inning. So I think this is a good way to capitalize on Lamet's early success.
For sure. I think you're right on. I think that's a solid play. I also think the under the first 5 innings is going to be a good play because I could see them being up, 2-1, 3-0, that type of thing. So I like that one a lot. In those first 5 innings, we don't probably talk about enough. That's a good way to take advantage of starting pitching edge, which is
Mm-hmm.
what we have here with the Padres.
You do have to look at the juice sometimes, because if it is a really big starting pitching matchup, like Kyle Gibson's not, one of the aces of the leagues, but of the league. But sometimes if it's over minus 150, that's a little tough because anybody at any time can hit a 3-run bomb,
Yep.
We've seen it with
Yep.
the Yankees and the Rays. But yeah, first 5 bets are a good one to consider.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things we probably don't talk about enough when it comes from the experts, and a lot of us actually play them personally. It's just those lines don't
Mhm.
always come out far in advance for us to give them out to customers.
All right, well, that's going to do it for Rangers Padres talk here on Picks and Parlays. As always, thank you for joining us, Craig Trapp. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video.